guys, this is the Aaron and Alex show.
Where it's going down and we're yelling timber.
And today we have a special guest that we've never had on the show before, Connor Sullivan.
Hi.
And today our question is, what would you do if you were always late to everything?
Late to everything.
Yes, everything.
Okay. What would you do if you were late to everything, Connor?
Well, I think the automatic response would be leave earlier, but no matter how early you left, you would just be late.
Right.
So I'd probably just assume I was going to be late and just leave later.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, well, I was going to be late anyway.
Yeah, so but you still have to go at everything.
Right.
Is it like way too late? Like if you go to a movie, do you show up halfway through it and you just don't know what's going on, or like do you show up like 5 minutes in?
It's varied.
And then you like just miss the previews or something.
It's very. I mean, it just depends.
Like,
I guess.
What's going on in this movie?
Whispering.
Well, it could be like one day you're driving and a meteor hits in front of your car and you're late, or it could just be like you
hit every red light.
swerve. Yeah, so you swerve,
Or you swerve
to miss a cat or something, and so you're like just a
Miss
few
a
minutes
cat?
late.
Are there cats on the road all the time?
Yeah,
Or
sometimes.
just this one?
When was the last time
Stray
you
cats.
swerved to miss a cat?
Never.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even me, like, my neighbors at the beach have like 3 cats, and I've never swerved to miss any of them, and that's like a daily occurrence where I see them. One of them doesn't have a tail. That's sad, but
So basically, Aaron, Alex is saying that's a very ludicrous example of
yeah,
why you'd be late. To
but the
something.
meteor, that
That's
could happen.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that
way more likely. I think. Don't you think, Aaron?
a meteor would hit in front of your car
Yeah.
instead of swerving out of the way of the cat.
Also, I'm a dog person, so I probably wouldn't swerve for a cat anyways.
You guys, there are cats all over the street. Sometimes.
Sometimes. when
seen
are those
cats.
times?
On the street before.
How many?
I've probably seen like 5 cats on the street
All over.
my whole life.
So that's very unlikely that would be a reason that you would wait.
Okay. So you're right. There's probably not that many cats on the street, but a squirrel. That's more. That's
Right.
more likely.
So you're going to swerve to miss it?
Yeah. Would you just purposely run over it?
Not purposely. My mom, like, there are always squirrels up when I'm at home, like
Yeah.
driving to my house, and my mom is like, if the squirrel runs in the street, she's like, I'm not swerving for that. I'm not going to risk like swerving into another car.
That's morbid. Well, what if there's no car coming at you?
Well, then yeah,
you're
you
just
don't,
like,
but,
woo, I'm gonna kill this squirrel, and you just
Well,
do
you don't
it
have that much
anyway.
time. If it runs out in front, you have like a split second
Yeah.
to either do it. You're not like, I'm going to kill this
I
squirrel.
feel like
you're
you guys
oh my
are
gosh,
making
I
up
just hit a squirrel.
excuses, and in your head, you're actually like excited to like run over this squirrel.
I wouldn't run over the same squirrel every time.
They'll be different.
Although sometimes when you do run over a squirrel, you run over it a couple more times because it's just on the road, and who's going to pick it up?
God, I feel like
Well,
squirrels
and if
probably
you run
have
over it
5
with your
lives.
front tires,
9
sometimes
lives.
you run over it with your back
9
tires
lives.
as they keep coming over.
Yeah,
Because the
that's
car
gross.
moves forward. So,
So it, like,
sometimes
carries
you run
it
it over
around,
twice,
whips it in
yeah.
in the
Oh, and if it
wheel.
gets stuck in your tire and comes around and around, then you run it over like 50 times before it falls off. This is
Yeah.
awful, Aaron.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're talking about this.
You brought
I've
it
met
up.
some really nice squirrels, you know. I've seen them on
Right,
the,
yeah.
you know, they're
You've
just
spoken to
minding
some
their
really
own
nice
business.
squirrels. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
back to the question.
What would you do if you were constantly
right,
late?
if you're constantly late.
Aaron always gets distracted. Sorry, listeners.
So yeah, you just have to show up and be like
Own
even
it.
interviews and stuff. You just have to recognize that you're going to be late. That would be probably the most uncomfortable, like professional situations.
Would you put that on your resume?
Always late. Special skills. Always late.
Always never on time.
That could be one of your questions.
Yeah, Connor, that's probably a more professional way of putting it.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be better to say always late than never on time, because never on time is a never. You never want a never on your resume, right, Bullock?
Right.
Is that a
correct.
skill that you learn? Like never, or is that a thing that you would tip?
You
never,
haven't learned that?
Never, but
well,
never.
Justin Bieber says never say never, so
Justin Bieber also pees in buckets.
Don't we all? Isn't just a
tell me
toilet
you've
just
never
a,
peed in a bucket right now.
Yeah.
Never peed in a bucket. Never.
Question mark?
Isn't a
Never
toilet
peed
just,
in a bucket? No, I've
isn't
never.
a toilet just a glorified bucket?
I guess so, but technically I've never peed in a bucket.
Okay, Aaron, why are you getting distracted?
Okay, sorry. Anyway.
Okay, so Aaron,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
I need you to count for like 5 hours. If you were to leave for something, maybe you had an important audition because
Right.
you're an actor.
Yeah.
And if you were to go to the audition, you left 5 hours early. I need you right now to just make up what happens in 5 hours to make you late. Go.
to make me 5 hours late.
No, Aaron, you leave 5 hours early and you have to like make up the time.
Yeah,
to
so
why
there's-
you were still late. No,
So
you're not
why
5 hours
is-
late.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah, just
but
account for
those
5 hours. Go.
5 hours
What
of your
happened?
life.
Why were you late?
Well, first of all, my car broke down. So
It sounds like a lie because you said go.
Oh,
You
okay.
need to tell us.
So
Tell
I
it.
decided that the place is close enough to ride my bike to. So I get on my bike, the tire pops because I run over a cat.
Oh no! On a bike? Did you fall?
No, I stayed on, but
Wow.
the back tire is not moving. So I'm like
Because
walking
the cat's
the
just
bike.
like
There's a
in that
cat
little
stuck in
tire
your-
coming
Yeah,
around and
exactly.
around and around. Yeah.
So
awful,
then I have to
Aaron.
go buy another tire for my bike because this is a nice bike. I can't just leave it there. But the tire store's closed, so then I have to carry the bike there. And then
Okay, you're at about like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
giant caterpillars just like show up out of nowhere. And
Okay, she got lost. I can't believe she can't do it. Just account for 5 hours.
Yeah. Did you say? Just say you. Just say
were-
you got lost.
Yes,
you were lost.
got
You didn't.
lost for 2 hours, and
didn't
then
know where you
right
were.
as you were about
for
to come in,
5 hours.
an alien evasion came, and they sucked you up through that little portal thing that you get sucked up through. I don't know exactly know what it's called. So then
Tractor
you're
beam.
up there. You're up there, and then they realize that. Well, if they captured me, they'd realize that I basically know nothing about anything to do with the human race. So they'd know that I was useless.
that's
and
the only
they'd
reason
send
they
me back
captured
down.
you was to learn about
No, that's
the
why they're
human
letting you go.
force
Oh, yeah.
race.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why would an alien
But
like
why-
capture you?
So are
they
you
don't want
saying
anything with us.
If you were captured by aliens, you would just completely give all the secrets to them?
I don't know any secrets.
That's nice to know that you're so loyal to the human race. You would just, if
I
you
would
did
tell
though,
them if I
would
knew
you?
anything. Oh, are you serious?
save
Aaron?
your own
if
life?
you got
Oh,
picked up,
gosh.
listen, Aaron. If you got
This
picked
guy.
up by a tunnel, one of those tunnel things, you've seen it in the movies.
Yeah.
That shoots you up
Yeah,
into
that's
the alien
frightening.
thing. Okay, you would be so scared. First of all,
I'd
you'd
rather
probably
die with honor.
Okay, Aaron, I hate you.
She has a point.
But
Just sell out. You're just so
Yeah.
so quick to sell
Kill
out
the
human
whole
race.
world.
Okay,
as long
can
as
you
you
imagine
save
what
me.
those things would look like if they could pick you up off the ground? Okay, first they had all the power and all the energy to suck you up into one of those things.
Right.
And then they were like, you'd probably be tied. Like, you wouldn't just be sitting, like, drinking coffee with them. Like, you'd be, like, tied. And you don't know what these people would do to you. Like, they're actually not people.
What
These
if they
aliens
just like
would do to
farted
you.
in your face? That's all they did to make you like.
And you're not taking this seriously.
That would be really horrible, though.
That would be awful. It'd probably smell really bad because it's alien fart. But I don't understand why you get so distracted all the time, man. This is serious.
He does have a point, though. We don't know that they would ask him, like, how do we kill all the humans?
Right.
You could say, like, what's your favorite movie?
Right, and somehow that leads to like a huge secret about how they could kill all human beings or something.
But we don't know. We don't know their.
Bad aliens?
We don't.
They just-
Yeah, we don't know that they're
They have
bad
you
aliens.
tied up farting in your face, but they have
Maybe that's just how they.
Well,
They
interact.
had they had great intentions for doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, that goes back to it. So if I
Okay.
was an alien and
Yeah.
you were, I wasn't farting in your face
Right.
because I don't know why you would say that
So
aliens would
this
do
is
that.
part of the
and
reason
they
that I'm late
said,
for my
"What is your
audition."
favorite movie?" And they said 3, 2, 1.
Titanic.
Oh my gosh, Aaron! Oh gosh, you need to get better at this speed thinking thing because I don't think that's your favorite movie.
It's so long.
It's great.
It's not. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
For all you people who love Titanic, I'll give you that it's a good movie. Your favorite movie out
mean,
of every single cinematic
okay,
adventure that's ever been created.
very
You're gonna go with
subjective. I mean,
Titanic.
I mean, I also really
sad
like Jerry
story about-
Maguire.
Okay, Jerry Maguire.
12 Years a Slave is
12
also
Years a
great.
Slave. So why did you go with Titanic? Why did you pick that one? You know that I was going to call you out on it, no matter what you picked.
Well, I'm just confident in my own ideas, and
I mean, so if you had to watch one movie for the rest of your
no,
life,
it
would
probably
be,
wouldn't be Titanic.
so it's not
too
your favorite
long.
movie.
Well, I don't know what movie. That's pretty hard, Alex. Your whole life, you're just watching one movie.
I know
Space
what
Jam.
it would be.
What?
The Wolf of Wall Street.
No,
Oh,
Space
yeah!
Jam.
No, definitely The Wolf of Wall
Maybe it
Street.
would be The Wolf of Wall Street.
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Space Jam is a very good second. I would not have questioned you if you would have said Space Jam.
Okay, so what if
Titanic.
What
Oh
if
my
you just, like-
goodness, you would get that'd be
that's
so
why you were
sad and
late? You
depressing.
just lost
was
track
watching
of
Space
time,
Jam.
and you were just watching Space Jam.
Space Jam's a good movie. You see how
so
how
back to the
long
question,
do you think
Connor. If
how long
you-
do you think Michael Jordan's arm extends in that? Just give me a guess. 3, 2, 1. How many feet? Go.
12.
That's a huge one. I know. It's from half court. That's definitely
It's 50
further.
feet-ish.
So let's go back to the question because Aaron is clearly
Okay,
getting
so
distracted.
yeah, okay, so say you're late. I'm late for this audition because I've been sucked up by this alien space machine.
You smell like fart because
Yeah,
according
I
to
smell
you, they
horrible.
fart in your
They're
face.
farting. Yeah, you have
Alien
like
fart.
right. I've also run over a cat. My bike is destroyed. And what else happened? I mean, that doesn't take 5 hours.
Yeah, you have
Are
about
you
2
serious?
more. You have about 2
It
more
takes
hours.
Yeah, you have about 2 more hours. I would agree with Alex.
2 more
Then also, you somehow don't see that, like, what are those
A pothole.
what?
A pothole.
The drainage system
A
thing
drainage
is
system.
open.
A sewer.
The sewer is open, and you somehow fall into the
A manhole.
sewer. Meet Batman, and
Oh, jeez.
Meet Batman.
yeah, and then
Meet Batman? Who's
Yeah.
Meet Batman?
MEAT.
Meet- yeah.
Batman.
Meet Bat.
it's the newest. Yeah, Meet Batman.
Find that at Trader
And
Joe's.
you
meet.
meet Batman.
Yeah,
You meet Batman? There's no like, it's just you meet Batman. That's saying like you.
You guys are crazy.
Eligible.
Okay, you MEET Batman. Okay, and
You MEET Batman.
okay, that's another thing that happens. Anyways, you're late.
UMEET Batman.
UM, obviously on our campus, UM. EET. I think that's just someone who
Electronic Extraterrestrial
yeah. Batman.
Batman.
You guys are ridiculous.
UMEET
Okay,
Batman.
whatever. For whatever reason, you're late, and you show up, and the people ask you, "Okay,
Why were you late? Are you
know,
going to tell them that story, or are you going to make something like, I'm so
Well,
sorry?
I don't know. I mean, if you told me that you were late, to record our podcast because you got sucked up by an alien, killed a cat, and met Batman, like
No, UMEET Batman.
you.
This is not funny,
I would
Aaron.
think you were insane.
That's
would
why you
think you
don't
were
make
insane.
excuses. You just say, I'm sorry I was late.
Just
Please don't hold it against me. It's on my resume. I already put that there. You knew I was going to be late because I sent that to you before
Right.
the
When
interview.
you asked for the interview, you had
then
to
you just-
assume that I was going to be late.
Right, and then you just move on.
That could be the thing. Like, you know what, sir? Not to be rude, but clearly you didn't read my resume very closely, which is honestly first strike against you.
Yeah, put the onus
like
on
you're
him.
a
Yeah.
manager.
Turn it around on
You
them because you're
didn't-
trying to get hired by
Yeah.
them and blame them first. Listen, sir, you didn't do
You
this.
did not read
I'm
my
not at fault
resume.
here. Yeah.
You know,
become
I
the
was very
interviewer.
honest with
Never
you
gonna
from
get
the
hired,
beginning.
Because that would be so bad. That would be such a bad play.
Would you think that you were just in like one of those Final Destination movies? Like, can you imagine? Like, no matter you leave 5 hours early and you like get sucked up by like an alien, but it's only you. I would be like, what is wrong with the world?
Yeah,
That would
aren't
be
the Final Destination movies like a group of people who always get killed? So like you would be with
So
someone
this
else
is
getting
not
sucked
even
up.
close to
right,
Final
but it would be
Destination
even
movies.
worse because you would be all alone.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so. So what if you get into the building that you like have your interview for, and you're like, yes, I'm almost there, I'm not late, and then your elevator just like falls like 20 floors.
Tower of Terror style.
Yeah.
But you somehow like you never are in harm. All this stuff happens, but you always know you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna make it there.
Right.
But okay, so maybe if you showed up to
That's
something, if you showed
for
up to
that.
something like on time,
Right.
would you think that was gonna be that? Like
You were about to die.
Yeah, because you were late for something else. You were late for your death.
I think what would happen is you'd get into the
So
room
scary.
that you were supposed to be. You'd look at your watch, realize that you weren't late, and you'd pass out. And then you'd wake up and you would be late. And you would have never interacted with anyone, but
You
your
walk-
body would just make you late no matter
you walk
what.
it, yeah. Or like you sit
trip
down.
on
Wait,
something
what if
and
you get
break your
there?
leg.
You're perfectly on time. You sit down, and the guy starts talking to you. He's like, "So it's really nice to have you here. Can you tell me why you want to work here?" And you just can't speak. It's like,
Zero on time.
and you have to wait at least 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden you can speak. And he's like, "What just happened for 10 minutes? Like, why couldn't you speak? You couldn't explain it."
You could explain it after you could start talking. You'd say, "There's this thing. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but I'm always late."
I was recording this podcast, and someone put this onus on me that I had to be late for everything, and
That would be so
that's the
horrible.
rest of my life.
Man, gosh, that would really stink.
Mm-hmm.
So would
Like
this
the
include?
fart that the alien put in your face. That would stink too.
Yeah. Would this include everything? Like, would you be late for everything? Like, including, like, the female time of the month?
I think so.
The female time of the month?
Yeah.
you
Not
be-
the male time
Tuesday.
of the month, but
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
The female time of the month.
you would... So, like, no matter
International
what,
Women's Day was like last week, wasn't it? Is that the female time of the month or female time of the year?
You know what? I don't even think we should discuss this.
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
think
so
you
either.
guys
I
are
don't think you're
mature enough.
For what?
Jinx!
I didn't say it at the same time. I was a slight second behind. Listen to the recording.
We'll play it back for you later.
Whenever you still owe me a soda.
No, I jinxed you.
That's true.
Whatever. Well, that's all for today. We hope you're not late.
Bye.
Bye.